to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Lauren, and today I'm doing 3 looks, 1 palette using the new Morphe, well, I guess kind of new, not really that new, Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2. It is absolutely gorgeous. I just recently picked this up from Ulta, and I absolutely love all the colors. It is absolutely gorgeous. This look that I'm wearing right now is look number 1, and I hope you like watching this look, and I hope you stay to watch the other 2 looks as well. Anyways, if you want to see how I created this and the other 2 looks, then just keep on watching and I'll get right into it. Alright guys, so this eye is already done except for lashes, so now I'm going to show you how I do this eye. So obviously we're using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette today. First, I'm going to go into this shade right here called No Joke, the yellow, with this fluffy brush here. This shade is going to go all in my crease. This is our transition shade. Now you can really pack this shade on and get it as vibrant as you want. Next shade we are going to go into with a little bit of a smaller blending brush is this shade right here called My Man. And this is the brush that I'm taking it on. And we're just going to go a little bit below that yellow. Just softly blending it into the yellow. Careful not to go as high as the yellow so that you still have the yellow showing through at the top. And then I'm going to bring it a little bit further down onto my lid. The next shade we are going to go into is this bright pink shade right here called Tipsy Girl. And I'm going to go in with this little tiny blending brush here. And that's just going to go a little bit on the lid, in between like the lid and the crease. Because we're just trying to go for a gradient effect here. Just blending it into that orange. Not too much of that shade, but alright, next shade we're going to go into is this darker pink shade right here called Dance Party. And I'm taking it on this sort of flat, fluffy brush here. And that is going to go all over the lid. And then you can stop here, but I'm going to go 1 shade deeper. I'm just going to take the other side of this fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the shade right above that called Living My Best, this reddish shade right here. And I'm going to put that just like on the middle of my lid. Okay, and now I'm going to take this shade right here called Empowered, this shimmery color, and I'm going to take that on my finger and add that right in the middle of my lid. Just on top of everything, just to add a little bit of shimmer. Obviously you don't have to add this shade, you can just leave it all matte, but I prefer just having a little bit of shimmer to make it pop a little more. Okay, now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take that dark reddish color on this little tiny brush here and just adding that to my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take the orange brush and then add just a teeny tiny bit of orange. Just a tiny bit. And then lastly, I'm going to take this little brush here and add some yellow to smoke it out. Now for my inner corner, I'm going to take the highlighter that I'm using on my face today, which is the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials Glow Goals highlighter. This is what it looks like. It's a very pretty, like, champagne-y color. So I'm taking that on this little brush and just adding that to my inner corner. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of mascara before I put on my lashes. I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Okay, so for lashes, I'm going to use the Lashaholic and Jared Lips lashes, and these are in the style Stronger Than Yesterday, and this is how they look in the thing. I just love how that's like holographic. Alright guys, so this is the final result of look number 1 using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I hope you continue watching and see the next 2 looks that I have come up with. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed this look and just keep watching for the next 2. Alright guys, so here's look number 2 on the eye, and so we're going to start with this eye. I'm first going to take the color No Joke, the yellow, up, there we go. That yellow on this fluffy brush here. This is going all over my crease. I did bring it up pretty far and in pretty far because we are doing kind of a cut crease. Next is this orange right here called Feeling Myself. And I'm taking it on just a little bit smaller of a blending brush. And then this is going under the yellow and partly on my lid. And all the way into here for when we cut our crease. And just softly blending it into the yellow. And I'm going to take some of it and add kind of on the middle of my lid because I want it to blend into the brown that we are about to use. Because I want a gradient on the lid. So for the outer corner, I'm taking this brown shade right here called G Money. And I'm taking it on this brush right here. So this is going all in my outer corner. And just a tiny bit in the crease right here. Now this color was a little bit patchy when I was doing my other eye. I'm trying to do it a little bit better now. But when I first used it was just now on the other eye and it turned out a little bit patchy. Now I'm going to cut my crease just halfway. I'm not doing anything too dramatic. I am going a little bit above my natural crease because my eyes are very deep set. So it's hard to see when I do cut creases if I don't go above my natural crease. And then using my finger to kind of blend out the edge right here. Now I'm not going to set it with anything. I'm just going to go straight into my next eyeshadow color. So for the lid, I'm going to use this shimmery orange shade called Flawed and Odd. And I'm just taking that on a flat brush and adding that where we just cut our crease, except for the very edge right there, because I'm going to add a different color right there. This is going to go everywhere except for at the very edge. So for the very edge, I'm going to go into the shade Talia, which is this gold right here. And I found that this color works better when you wet the shade on the brush. So I got it on my brush and I'm just going to wet it some. And then add that right on the edge where we left it bare. I'm going to add some to the inner corner along with some of the yellow, the first shade we took called No Joke. And for the lower lash line, I'm just going to take that orange that we used and go all on the lower lash line on the edge. I'm not going all the way in like I did with the first look. And then I'm going to take that brown on this brush here. It's kind of flat with like an edge, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I'm gonna use that with the brown and use that to go close to my lash line. Alright, so now I'm going to add on some mascara and some lashes. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to put on yet, but I'll let you know once I got them on. Alright guys, so this is a look number 2 finished. I chose the Huda Beauty Samantha number 7 lashes, and I hope you enjoy watching this look too. And if you want to see how I created my third and final look, then keep watching. Alright, so this is the third and final look, and this is the look on this side, and we're going to do it on this side now. This side is done except for lashes, and this look is inspired by Angela Bright's look. She has a look that is very similar to this one, so I thought I would do that one by her. First, I'm going to take this shade right here called Therapy Sesh. Yes. And this is my favorite shade in the whole entire palette, and this shade is basically going to go everywhere, all in our crease and all over the lid, except for maybe the like very inner part of our lid. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. I have a little bit of leftover shimmer on my eye from the last look, so I'm sorry about that if you can see it. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway, because we're going to be adding a shimmer to the inner part of our lid. This look is super, super easy. Alright, so now that that color is all over the lid, we are going to take the shade right beside it, the shimmery shade right beside it called A Moment. Take it on this flat brush right here and add that all in the inner part of the eye. Actually, I'm going to go in with my finger. I think it works a little bit better when you use your finger. And obviously you can bring it over as far as you like. I just brought it over not quite halfway, or maybe a little bit halfway. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. But then we are going to, let me see. Okay, take this little brush with that first color we used and add that to the lower lash line.
Not quite all the way to the inner corner, but most of the way.
And for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with this shade right here called I'm In It. It's a beautiful duochrome color. It has like a purpley pinky shift to it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Perfect inner corner shade for this look. And I'm just kind of connecting it with the color on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to mix these two bottom shades together with this brush right here, and I'm going to add that to the outer corner just a tiny, tiny bit. It's not going to do a whole lot. I'm just going back in with the first brush we took just to make sure that this is all blended nicely. And I didn't do this with the other looks, but you definitely could have. I'm just going to take a black eyeliner and just line the top lash line to prepare for lashes a little bit better. So I just added a pretty thin line, nothing special. And now for lashes, I'm going to take the Lily lashes in the style CEO. This is how they look. I've already taken them out of their packaging. And I'm going to add these on and also some mascara. But I'm going to add these on and then I'll be right back with the final look. Alright guys, so this is the third and final look. I hope you enjoy watching all the looks. Comment down below which one was your favorite look. And I absolutely do love this palette, and I know all these looks are pretty colorful. I plan on doing some that are more natural, so stay tuned for that if you would like to see some more natural looks using this palette, because I know not everybody likes colorful looks, but I know I sure do a lot of times. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.